Before we get to the movie, I want to talk about movie tropes. That's a favorite topic on this show. Things that happen in movies over and over again that get a little tired, but at the same time are still kind of beloved.
Sure.
I just thought of one the other day. This mostly happens in old movies and TV shows. A man is shaving. He has shaved exactly half of his face. And someone runs in and says, "We need you!" And he's like, "I'll be right there." And he just wipes the shaving cream off of the other side of his face and goes about his day. Every person he sees would go, "Did you just shave half your face today? Why do you have half a beard?"
Does he look like...
It's never remarked on. No, he doesn't look like it because he doesn't need to shave in the first place. It's just a prop.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time I see that, it drives me nuts. When is he going to finish shaving?
Yeah, that reminds me of another trope that my wife really bothers her is people not finishing food. Someone will join someone else and get some food, and then they'll talk for a while, and then that person will leave and never even touch their food.
People who rush out of taxis without paying, or they rush out and they just throw money in the window and run away.
Yeah.
No one ever pays for a taxi like that.
Just making someone out to be someone who's going to die, you make them a jerk so that that it's okay for them to die.
Yeah.
You know.
The bolder choice is to take the really nice person and kill them off.
Yeah, and make you feel terrible about it.
In conclusion, I just want to apologize for my face. I was shaving and something just distracted me.
Okay, I appreciate that. I was waiting. I wasn't going to say anything. Imagine if I did it.
I've got a bunch of movies that I've never seen before. None of you know what they are. Every episode I'm going to spring one on you. It might be good, it might be bad. We'll watch it on the old leather couch and then talk about it. Welcome to the basement. Thank you for coming back and visiting me here in the basement, Craig. I can't help but remember something you said to me when last we met.
When am I going to watch a good movie with you, Matt?
Well, I'm happy to say that the movie in this envelope is considered by many to be the best of a particular subset of movies.
Really?
I hope you're ready for a little bit of espionage tonight, and when I say espionage, I'll bet a certain super spy comes to your mind. So, with all the affection I can muster, I give you From Russia with Love. James
Bond. I'm excited. I love James Bond.
Yeah. There you go. Maybe you'll get off my back now. Released in 1963, FRWL is the second in the Bond series, the second to star Sean Connery, and the second to be directed by Terrence Young. It co-stars Robert Shaw and Lotte Lenya, the legendary German actress who was immortalized in the lyrics of Bobby Darin's rendition of Mac the Knife.
I've not heard it.
Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Not familiar?
Sounds like you haven't heard it either. Just joking. It's a sarcasm.
You're on thin ice, Benson.
Oh, no.
Thin ice.
Oh, no.
A lot of people say that not only is this the best Connery Bond movie, but the best of the whole series.
Because I hear a lot of people say Goldfinger is the best one.
I think Goldfinger is the iconic one.
Yeah.
Goldfinger is the gold standard of the Bond films, but a lot of people say this is the best. For your gift today, I have a genuine spy gadget that would make old Q down there in research and development proud.
Oh, it is an accessory. It is sunglasses.
Spy glasses. You can legitimately see behind you when you put them on. Give them a try.
I can see behind me.
I know.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing a stack of Blu-rays right there.
Yeah, they work.
Yeah, this is amazing. That's the coolest gift you've given me. Coolest gift and probably the best movie, I'm going to imagine.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Well, put on your tuxedo and rev up your Aston Martin as you zoom on over to the old leather couch for a little bit of international intrigue with From Russia with Love.
Excited. Very excited. That was like Bond.
You didn't have to explain it. I got it.
They might not have got it.
I'm not the dullest knife in the drawer.
I prefer my bottled water shaken, not stirred.
Ah, you missed me! We begin in a lovely garden. Prowling around there is none other than James Bond himself.
A statue. Oh, yes.
Oh, no, we're going to be doing a lot of Sean Connery impressions. Yep. I already know.
We sure are. And there's his blonde pursuer.
He's following James Bond.
Blondie gets the drop on him.
He chokes him with a string.
And Bond is killed. This early in the movie and in the series?
No!
It's not him. He's wearing this funny mask. This is all just a training exercise for this man who is the latest agent of SPECTRE.
And then we have credits.
I said opening titles. Titles! Then we find ourselves in a chess match. This man gets a secret message, and he goes off to meet with his boss, a man whose face we don't see. There's another woman there, Colonel Rosa Klebb, formerly of SMERSH. The chess player is Kronstein. He is also an agent of SPECTRE. The mystery man at the desk tells them all about this coding machine called Lecter. British Secret Service is going to steal it, and these two have to stop that. Also, they need to kill 007 agent James Bond as revenge for him killing Dr. No in the previous movie. On Spectre Island... Duck!
Too low!
Duck when you run! Duck!
They got karate people, they got fire people, they got fighting people.
And this blonde man, we saw him in the opening scene.
Call him.
Yeah, boss? He's going to need a bigger boat. He is rough and tough. This guy's going after James Bond. He's unstoppable. There's a Russian agent, Tatiana Romanova, who they're going to recruit to their purposes. In Istanbul, Romanova meets with Colonel Klebb, and Tatiana is told about the mission. She's wearing those novelty nerd glasses that you find in costume shops. That's what she's wearing. No one could see through those things.
I'm having trouble reading.
Meanwhile... Oh, so let me go.
Where's James Bond? Kissing a lady.
He gets a call on his little pocket radio from Miss Moneypenny herself, saying that he needs to come in. They've got a new mission for him. He is briefed by M. Q shows up with a little gadget for him, a briefcase with all kinds of secret doodads hidden in it.
An AR-7 folding sniper's rifle, an ordinary tin of talcum powder, inside a tear gas cartridge.
And talcum powder. Don't mix them up. Some secret money, a little gas jet that if you don't open the briefcase in the right way, the gas goes off, but if you open it in the right way, then it doesn't. Gadgetry. Bond flies off to Turkey.
From the airport to the hotel, we see a lot. Yep. Whole lot of heading to the hotel going on.
How else are we going to know that he gets there? We have to see him go.
I guess you're right.
And meets with his contact, Karim Bey.
Coffee? Medium sweet. 2 medium sweet.
So medium.
James Bond, you have a reservation for me.
Ah, Mr. Bond, your room is ready.
Now, we just need a card for incidentals.
Once inside his room,
Time to take a shower and dust my body with tear gas.
Bond quickly discovers that it is bugged.
Bug!
Bug! And he requests a different room.
I'm sorry, sir. That's all we have available, except the bridal suite.
I hope the bridal suite is medium sweet.
Good work.
You killed that man real dead. This is no time to go on the It's a Small World ride. Come on, guys. Bond and Karim Bey take a little boat ride.
My daily exercise. At 11 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon.
I hate fresh air. Where are they going? Why, they're going under the Russian consulate, where Bey has a secret periscope to spy on the Russians.
The Bulgarian killer is back. Uh-oh.
This man kills for pleasure.
Do you kill for pleasure?
I kill for leisure. It's the only way I can relax. Then it's time to go and see the gypsies. Hey, it's the guy from the Led Zeppelin album cover. He's right there. There he is. There's going to be 2 gypsy ladies that are going to fight each other to the death. There's a little bit of belly dancing. I can do that, but it's very unsightly. I can do this too, but my pants fall down. I can also do this, but it makes everybody too horny.
Oh, my favorite organ.
Then that fight begins.
No matter what happens now, say and do nothing.
Do not go whoop whoop. Do not say you go girl. Do not go wow. None of that. The ladies are going at it tooth and claw. Are they fighting over a man? Ladies, speaking as a man, trust me, it's not worth it. But it is interrupted by an attack. Troops storm the gypsy encampment. There's battle and mayhem.
You fought well.
You fart well. You're a good farter.
The reason for this attack was they were trying to assassinate Karim Bey.
Careful, men. There's a giant lady behind you. She's going to strike.
No, it's just a shine.
Well, they go and find the guy who organized the attack, and they assassinate him. That'll teach you for crawling out of Anita Ekberg's mouth. Never thought I'd say that sentence. Bond goes back to his hotel. He sees a nude woman get into his bed. Ooh, this is the kind of thing I like, thinks James, and goes into the room. It's Tatiana Romanova. He's got questions for her about the Lecter decoding machine, but she says, in the morning, after we do it. They do.
A little privacy, please, you know.
Now they're together. They're searching for this machine. It's called the Lecter. Put those back on. You'll be able to see behind you. On a boat, he asks Tatiana a bunch of questions about the machine.
About 10 kilos in a brown case. Brown like your eyes.
Keep it technical.
Okay, brown like brown.
You know what that is, don't you, idiot? Bond goes to the Russian consulate.
You did say your clock was correct.
Russian clocks are always correct.
As I was trying to say, Russian clocks are always correct. Twice a day. I was going to make a funny joke, but then the thing exploded. Oh, what a day.
They get the coding machine, they sneak down underground. There are rats in the basement!
Stuart Littles, thousands of them.
Now it's time for he and Tatiana to catch the train to Trieste. They're going to get the machine out of the country. Now you know, the blonde guy, you know who he is, right?
Well, you said the actor's name.
He was Quint in Jaws.
Ah!
Same guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why you said need a bigger boat.
That's why I said need a bigger boat.
Okay. Remember that? Flashback.
He's going to need a bigger boat.
Okay, we're back.
Tatiana has fallen in love with James. He's convinced her to get married.
Oh no, James.
But what are you going to wear, my dear?
They find out that there's guys on the train who are trying to get their stuff. They corner one of them in one of the train cars. Karim Bey says, I'm going to look after him. You go back to Tatiana and have the sex.
Not mad about his tailor, are you?
I thought that the first time I saw him, I thought that's a really ugly suit. I'm as sophisticated as James Bond.
You absolutely are.
Later on, they find out Karim Bey is dead. They arrange to stop off at the train.
Bond talks to Karim's son.
Bond tells him that his father died.
I want you to send a message to M in London. Tell him to send someone from Station Y to meet me in Zagreb, all right?
An agent meets him there, but it is not an MI6 agent. It is Blondie, the SPECTRE agent. He's posing as Captain Nash, one of Bond's compatriots. Bond has his number right from the jump.
Caroline, you go on with Captain Nash to the restaurant car. I'll join there in a few minutes.
Captain Nash will get you high tonight.
They go to eat dinner.
I have the grilled sole.
Grilled Soul is my favorite Motown group. Very soulful.
White Chianti, monsieur? No, the red kind.
The Red Kind is my favorite communist propaganda pamphlet.
Oh,
Oh, how dashed clumsy of me. I spilled the vino, don't you know?
Oh, that was ghastly of me.
Bond gets the drop on Nash.
Take it easy, 07.
That's 007. Say it right.
And then Nash gets the drop on Bond. Having him safely at gunpoint, Nash decides to tell him everything, all of the plans, which he is so proud of because he's smart and James Bond is stupid. Bond asks for a cigarette. I'm not going to do it. What if I give you a bunch of money? Okay, let me see the money. Here, look, it's money. You got any more money? Sure, it's right in here. He tricks him into opening the trapped briefcase. Take that, Blondie!
Huge fight happens. Bond wins by pulling a secret knife out of the suitcase and stab, stab, stab.
Nash is killed because Bond is super cool and a good fighter.
They get off the train, they steal a truck.
James, you're being pursued by leather daddies. Chopper chase! From North by Northwest with love.
My breast. Oh, no. Oh, no.
My whole body!
You're just blown up in fire.
They get to a boat. Boat chase!
Here, take the wheel.
No, thank you. I'll let Jesus take the wheel.
The boats get blown up.
If I stop, drop, and roll, I'll roll right in the fire.
My butt's burning! Ow!
Now I'm wet!
And Bond and Tatiana escape. Back at Spectre, the head honcho in charge, who we know is Blofeld, is not happy at all. He says that Rosa Klebb failed him, and she's going to have to pay the ultimate price. A goon comes in with a knife foot, and of course that knife has poison on it, and she thinks that she's done for. No, how could you? You idiot! Why? At the hotel, this maid comes in. Oh, we know who that maid is. That's Rosa Klebb. She thinks that she has an ally in Tatiana because they're in this mission together. But she doesn't know that Tatiana has fallen in love and is now on the other side. She gets the drop on James. You've been Klebbed. James Bond has completed his mission. What will the next mission be? I don't know. Probably something involving a guy named Goldfinger. Plot was a little nebulous at times. There were plenty of times when I didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
But the action and the set pieces and the locations carry you through. If we weren't doing so much yakety yak, we would have been able to follow the plot a little more.
I think so.
I like the idea of there's this football that keeps getting kicked around, and they're trying to get the football into the right end zone, the football being the coding machine. I wish that we knew what it looked like. We knew how it worked. We only saw it in a case. So we got more of a sense of the importance of that. Why are they getting this coding machine? They might say it. I don't think they do.
Yeah.
So I wanted that to be more of a thing. Even this early on in the series, Sean Connery proves himself to be the perfect man for the job. I heard a story, I don't know if this is apocryphal or what, but even before Dr. No, Alfred Hitchcock was considered to be the director of the James Bond series, and he was going to have Cary Grant star as Bond. I don't know if that's true or not. I read that in my readings.
It would have worked, probably. I mean, obviously, North by Northwest works, which is basically a Bond movie to me.
I'm not sure that Hitchcock would have loaded up on the action, which Bond movies kind of did that from the very beginning, and I think that's why they work.
Sean Connery is James Bond.
I think his charm nowadays comes off as a bit creepy, but all the other stuff works. This is the guy that's going to get the job done.
Oh, yeah.
This is the guy who's not going to be fooled. Connery just projects that so thoroughly.
He also looks like he's just having a good time all the time. Nothing phases him.
And then you get to a scene like the death of Karim Bey, where he's genuinely affected by that. He's shocked and saddened by the death of this man who's his new friend. For some reason, I don't know why, for many years, I thought that this was a black and white movie.
Really?
I don't know why. I have no idea.
Maybe that was on a black and white TV.
It could have been. It could have been. There's another trope in this movie that I noticed. People using guns where you can tell that obviously the actor has never shot a gun in their life. So they're shooting guns like this.
Oh yeah, all the gunplay was kind of ridiculous.
Or they're doing this. What's this? I guess you're steadying the gun, but you're not aiming. I have a couple of fun facts about the film. Robert Shaw did not want to do the movie at first. He thought the script was rubbish. He was convinced by his wife to accept the role. That shoe knife apparently was an actual weapon used by the KGB, which makes sense.
Totally.
Because you could take people out in crowds really easily. Just walk past them and get them. And then this story I'm not sure of. I couldn't verify it, but supposedly this is one of only 3 Bond films of them all where he does not wear a tux. He's wearing a tux in the beginning of this one, but it's not him.
That's true.
It's another guy.
He also didn't start some of the tropes like the Bond, James Bond.
I don't think he did that until Goldfinger.
Yeah.
I don't think he did Shaken and Not Stirred until Goldfinger. I think that's one of the reasons why Goldfinger is considered the Bond movie.
Yeah.
Because all of this stuff started. He was driving an Aston Martin in that. Mm-hmm. The movie kind of gives you everything. There's an adventure on a train. There's a boat chase. There's a chopper chase. There's gypsy combat, assassinations, and there's just kind of everything in this.
Yeah, a lot of locations. Everything in the plot was just a reason to go somewhere and have a action happen.
Poling that little canoe through that underground lair. That's cool. We have access to this location. Let's use it.
Yeah. Shouldn't we have martinis now to end this?
No.
Good call.
From Russia with Love has gone back to the motherland, and we are all the better for it. And now it is time for some Seen It with Love.
Seen it.
Abby Kimmers After Lynch's passing, I decided to watch Mulholland Drive for the first time. It's a great film, a bit of a head-scratcher, as it has a bit of an unreliable narrator vibe and a non-linear story. I think it was a story about the fantasy of working in LA versus the reality of working in LA. Seen it.
Seen it.
I think that's a good interpretation of it. Interpretation is a word that comes to mind whenever I think of Mulholland Drive. I think it's one of those things. But when you watch a movie that's strange or challenging, non-linear, experimental, whatever word you choose to describe it, one always wants to interpret it. They always want to figure out what it's about. What is it trying to say to me? And I think Mulholland Drive in particular, that's not so important. Like, you'll enjoy it a lot more if you don't try to do that.
Mulholland Drive is an example. I'd say it's one of his best, but it's not really for me. I didn't enjoy it that much. I do like to find meaning in the thing I'm watching, and this to me was more like a collection of moods.
Lynch started off as a painter.
Yeah.
He did that before he went into filmmaking, and I think even when he became more known for filmmaking, he always was a painter first.
Yeah.
On my second viewing, I don't know that I got a lot more than I did on my first, but I think that the story is prismatic.
There you go. That's a good word.
You've got different actresses playing different characters, but they're also the same character.
Yeah.
The same character in different settings and in different situations, and it's just it feels very refractive of itself.
Sean Henry says, Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. Charming and goofy and pleasing.
Seen it.
Seen it.
This movie is a lot funnier than it deserves to be with that title. I despise that title. I think it's one of the worst titles I've ever heard. Yeah. But the movie is just laugh after laugh after laugh.
Yeah, genuinely great comedy.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
In short, I love it with all my heart.
Oh! Nice.
Jonathan Eilbeck, 2263, Seen It, American Splendor. While there are many comic book movies, there aren't a lot of movies about comic books themselves. And I found it a great look at the creative process and the idea of being a niche celebrity. Seen it.
Seen it.
I think the subject of comic book art and the people who make it, that's a great fodder for movies. I didn't love this one. I think it's because I'm not a big fan of Harvey P. Carr's work. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of him as a visionary and as an artist. His comics that I've seen, I don't really like him that much.
It was interesting to me that a comic like that would be so popular, about mundane life, because I was unaware of it existing.
Well, it's an inspirational story, a lot like the American movie is. They both have American in the title. You can be an unconventional person with an unconventional look at art, and you can still do the thing you love and be somewhat successful at it.
Tim Stimia says, Sinners was such an awesome theater experience. Have you seen it?
Seen it.
Seen it.
I loved it. Best movie of the year. I almost guarantee it.
I saw it in the theater, and I don't think I can argue with you about that.
It's a movie that really balances examination and commentary of race in America with being this action-filled, bloody monster movie.
How did you feel about the whole sequence where it's like, you know what I'm talking about. You already know what I'm talking about.
The guy's in the juke joint, and he's playing his guitar, and then it's this transcendent experience for everyone involved, and then suddenly we see these people in traditional African dress show up in the crowd, and suddenly there's a guy with an electric guitar, and there's a hip-hop dude with turntables, and I saw this, and I was like, what are they doing? And damn it works.
Works for me.
It really does.
Yeah, it's a horror movie. Like, it's already fantastical.
It's about opening doors into different worlds.
Yeah. In the doorway, you have to invite them in, but they don't invite them in. They have a long dialogue there.
Oh, that's so good. Where the guy's like, well, why don't you let me in? Yeah. Why are you asking us to let you in? You've been coming and going all night. Yeah. Why are you suddenly asking us?
Yeah, all the characters were asking the questions I would ask in that situation, which doesn't usually happen in a horror movie.
No, you never get that interrogation of the vampire at the door, like, why are you... You're a vampire, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's a place you can go that is From the Basement with Love. And that's our website, welcometothebasementshow.com. You can go there and see all of the episodes that are available, including this one. And there are PayPal donation buttons that you can click on to make a one-time or rolling monthly donation to this show. That helps support The Basement and continue the good work that it does. Mr. Benzine here. We'll be back next week for unboxing. There is a rather big box to open, and I'm excited to see what's in it. I hope you are too, and we'll see you then. Now look at this.
I love you, it's true.
Ladies be falling in love,
A couple of men of the world like us, we know all about that, don't we?
It's actually a bit annoying,
the grill so?